It is time for another Brian's Action Figure Reviews and another AEW Series 3 Unrivaled collection figure. This one for me, I was hoping was going to be the ace in the pack, the best one of the wave. And let's hope he is. It's Darby Allin. And he looks really, really good. Just as I imagined he would. This is Darby Allin. Picture of him here looking all awesome and gothic and stuff. He is number 22 of Series 3. On the back, you've got a picture of him here from Fighter Fest in Daytona Beach, 29th of the 6th, 2019. And of course, you can see the rest of the wave there. Pac, Riho, Orange Cassidy, the Young Bucks, not the Hardys, and of course himself. On the bottom, you've got all that legalese stuff. Watch AEW Dynamite, which I do. It's a great wrestling show. So guys, let's get this mad get out of the box. And we have Darby Allin out of the box. Darby Allin is one of those guys, when I first started watching AEW, who I had no idea who he was, but he soon grew on me, and ever since the figure line was announced, he was one of the ones I was most looking forward to getting, and thankfully he does not disappoint. He does come with skateboard, which I'll show you first before we get onto the figure. It does say Darby Allin on the back, and just looks cool. Now, I do have one negative straight away. It's not a huge negative, but it's a negative nonetheless. I think this should have had pegs for him to stand on it, because as it is, it's quite difficult to get him to stand on it. I can show you there. It does it like, it's not impossible like so, but it can be like, you're not going to get him into the poses flying down a ramp or whatever. I'm sure now there's someone who has done this already and is making a complete tool of what I'm saying now, but yeah, it's a bit more difficult to get him to stand on the skateboard, but look, that's how it goes. He does come with this awesome jacket. Now, you can see there, it looks really, really good. It's made of a softer plastic than usual, than you get with the Mattel figures. So, like, usually, like, take for instance Edge's jacket, you spend a good at most times 5 minutes getting it off. But this one, as you can see, it's not perfect. I am having trouble with it, but it's not as bad. It does come off with little fuss, and you can see that there. Now onto the figure itself. I couldn't get over, like, the one thing that has plagued this series so far is the scale. The scale on some of these figures is really, really poor. On Jon Moxley and Dustin Rhodes are the main two. But if you look at Darby Allin, this body is absolutely made for him because he looks so skinny. Now, I'm going to use Pac here because look at Pac, how thick he is compared to Darby. And it is 100% accurate as well. They've got the height right as well. The same with Orange Cassidy. The scale is just right. Now, I love how thin he is and all that. Let's look at the tattoos. And you can really see it closely. Nothing's over till you're underground, and the scratches. And on his back here as well, you've got the Relentless and the tights and all that. They're really, really good. So he's really, really good. So, and also before we go any further, look at the makeup. How well they've done that. Even onto the ears, where you'd see some people would do this half-arse. Jazzers have really nailed the likeness here. So, onto the articulation. You get some great down movement. You get great up movement. Of course, you have his necklace as well, which you can take off if you remove the head, but I don't see the point really. You can get some side to side. You can get a full 360. The arms, full, go around. The arms go up. They go up higher than the WWE ones, which is interesting as well. You do get a bicep swivel and an excellent double jointed elbow Mattel. And hands go up and down and to the side. You have an ab crunch there. It's not the best, but when you combine it with the waist swivel, you do get great back movement and great backwards movement, or forwards and backwards movement. So the system works really well on these. Legs go out that far, go up this much, I think. Yeah, and you've got double jointed knees, boot rotation, and a working ankle rocker that goes up and down. So these figures, they're highly articulated, more articulated than the Mattel Elites. And you have Mattel charging extra with their Ultimates line for that articulation. So there, you can make your own mind up there. Now, if you're wanting to follow the storylines and stuff, like myself, you will see Darby has been teaming with Sting lately. Now, I don't have a modern Sting to show you him with, but I do have the Crow Sting. So yeah, they look really, really nice together. And what I find cool as well, if you have this Sting figure, maybe if you have two, the jacket for Sting works nicely on this Darby Allin figure, I think. Now I know it's a bit big. Yeah, it's actually too big, I think. But it's just something different if you want to mess around a bit. Like, that's what toys are for. Trying things and messing about. So yeah, guys, that has been my review of Darby Allin, one of my favorite superstars in AEW at the moment, and I'm super hyped to have gotten this figure. And with Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy coming soon as well, you know this line's only going to keep growing up and getting better. And Darby just done his own coffin drop there. So yeah, guys, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and we'll see you really soon. I have more of Series 3 to review, so stay tuned for those, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!